might be like, girl, why the hell would you come to Salt Lake City? Like, what's in Salt Lake City? Peace, rest, relaxation. Yeah. So I have made it to my second destination, and I thought that was going to be a sign behind me, but it's not. That would have been perfect timing. But I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I know you might be like, girl, why the hell would you come to Salt Lake City? Like, what's in Salt Lake City? Peace, rest, relaxation. It's somewhere I've never been before, and I really wanted to retreat for the new year, start a new position, kind of ease my way into it. So this is kind of like my mini retreat and a little gift to myself, I guess, for the new year. So there'll be lots of journaling, meditating, all of those things. And work, of course, because the work never ends. And then also I plan to do some yoga, of course, see the city a little bit, but during the week, I'm just going to be in the house. I'm noticing that my voice is going a little bit, so hopefully I regain my voice back this week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's looking real, if you know, you know, but they'll be all right. They'll be just fine. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, so I really wanted to do this in the morning, but I might forget. I know tomorrow's gonna be like a long day, my first work day of the new year. But if you see kind of outside, it's like little townhomes all throughout. It's snowing, well, it snowed previously, and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. I'm really excited to see that. Fun fact, I've never seen snow falling and on the ground simultaneously, so that will be my first time tomorrow. Whew. I wasn't aware that this Airbnb was 3 stories high, but it's absolutely beautiful. Have the TV here, nice little throw blanket down here. I love the furniture, like little retro vibes. The vibes are immaculate. Yes, they are. We're creating the vibe here. Fridge, I'm gonna order some groceries tomorrow and, you know, just cook some healthy meals for the new year after all that eating out I did in Vegas. And yeah, it's a really, really nice kitchen. And then here, let me move my big old suitcase out the way. We have like a half bathroom here. Oh, they have a light. Oh, I should probably do that. Oh, it's so warm and cozy in here. Now it look kind of crazy, y'all. Ignore. You have somewhat of a view. It's not a crazy view, but downtown is this way. Yeah, downtown is that way. You can kind of see all of the buildings. And then walking up, here's my room. Let me move my big ass coat off this bed. So here's the room. Cute little boho chic vibes. I absolutely love it. The bathroom, like this is, it's like a mini little spa. I freaking love it. And then here you have the closet space. Most importantly, when you're traveling the way that I travel, you definitely need a place with a washer and dryer. You know, so you don't overpack all of your stuff. But I am so happy to be here. I'm so dramatic, but I truly, really am so grateful to be able, and I'm choking up right now. I feel so grateful to be able to do things like this, and I don't take it for granted at all. Yeah, I'm really fucking happy that this is what I do. This is, you know, I'm living life. So I know I'm looking a little crazy, but forgive me. I'm in the house. I may be in Salt Lake City, Utah, but I'm in the house, and that's really all that I wanted to do. That was all that I wanted to do, was to kind of rest, decompress, especially after Vegas, and just spend some me time in a new city. I haven't seen snow yet, so I'm kind of upset about that. But I should be seeing snow before I leave, which is on Monday in about 4 or 5 days. But I went ahead, I had ordered some groceries on Instacart, which definitely came through in the clutch. Cooking my favorite right now, some salmon. Got about 10 more minutes left on that. Made some spinach, some stuffed clams. And I was eating out the first 2 days here, but I had ordered like some eggs and some cold brew. I had to get my soda. I know it's the new year, but after this trip, I'm gonna slow down on the soda. I'm gonna stop drinking soda for about a month or so. And then I just got some salmon, shrimp scampi, mussels. Just kind of eating light, some seafood, some easy things to make that I could just season with some salt and pepper and some garlic powder. Nothing too crazy or complicated, because again, I only have like 3 pans here too. But yeah, like it's been a really good time just spending time with myself. Like I cannot explain how amazing it's been, and this is really probably going to end up being a thing for me going into the new year, because I really feel like, because I'm in like kind of a secluded place, I don't know anybody, I don't have any distractions around me, and this condo is bomb. Like you guys saw what it looked like. This condo is really bomb. I have plenty of space to myself just to relax and kind of focus on what I want to focus on headed into the new year. And having a nice little view does not hurt either. But yeah, just gonna get some more work done. It has been a crazy work week. I can't even lie about that. Get some more work done, eat some dinner, try to get to bed around like 10 or 11 o'clock. And just, I'm just relaxing, and I'm truly enjoying myself. But yeah, that's it. Tomorrow is going to be more of the same. Tomorrow's Thursday, and then Friday I do want to do like a guided bus tour. I usually do that when I go to different cities, so I probably will go ahead and do that on Friday. And then Saturday, I'm supposed to go hiking at Moab with a new friend, which was my Uber driver. Super long story, but we hit it off like crazy. We both promised that we're not serial killers. I sent my friends all of her information if she wants to try anything. But, I go off of energy, and we both have just really good energy and chemistry together. So that is something that I wanted to do, but I had no one to go with. And I asked her out for drinks, and she said, let's go hiking instead. She's from here. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go do it. This could be the start of a lifetime special, but if you're seeing this right now, I made it out okay, So that's what I'm doing Saturday. And then Sunday will probably be just like a food eat day. Go get brunch and go get dinner and get all cute and see the city. And then I leave Monday. So that's pretty much my trip. Like, I'm okay with not having a jam-packed trip when I travel, because again, I'm working. So I have to kind of find that balance between like working and actually having fun. And I think because I've been doing this for about the past 6 months, I have found like a decent balance to be able to do that. But yeah, I'm super excited for that. And of course, y'all will see that soon. I'll keep y'all posted. Bye.
Yeah, blessings we are reap and we coursing on foot. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life, and my thank God for the journey, the earnings, and just for the plus. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Yeah, see blessings fall by my right hand, but I was for the friends.
Alrighty, so dinner is served. We got the salmon. I hate when it gets that little white stuff on it, but I didn't have time to brine it, whatever. Stuffed clams. This rice is a little bit too sticky. Will not be ordering that again. And some spinach. And of course, gotta top it off with some good old Netflix. And that's it. Good night. I am going on a tour, a touristy tour of Salt Lake City. I pretty much do this in every city that I visited that I haven't been to before. So basically it's like a regular bus tour. You kind of get on, see the main attractions of the city. Highly recommend if you're like traveling by yourself because there's going to be other people around. It's safe, and then you also get to kind of see everything explained. So we have a few stops, I think 4 or 5 stops that we're making today. It's about a 4-hour tour. I'm super excited. I'm right here in downtown. You can't really see much, but probably this bus about to pass by. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous view of the mountains. This morning I woke up to the most beautiful sunrise, so I just know, oh, that's too much light. I just know today is going to be a very, very beautiful day, so I'm really, really excited, and I can't wait to see what Salt Lake City has to offer, because I've really kind of just been in the house chilling and looking at the views of the mountains from my hotel. But it's a nice day. Like, I have on a turtleneck, this jacket, which I would probably have to take off, you know, just some jeans and tennis shoes. Yeah, I really kind of don't even need the jacket, but, you know, always stay safe. So I'm waiting on the bus to come in like the next 10 minutes, and we're gonna get this party started.
I've got Rosalind.
Yeah, that's me.
Got Greg. But glad to have you here. Fun time of year if you're a skier or a snowboarder. So far this year we've had quite a bit of snow. Anybody skiing, snowboarding? Mm-mm. You been up and done that yet?
Tomorrow.
Are you? Where are you going to
Parks, Deer Valley.
go? Are you? Ah, okay. Don't worry about snowboarders at Deer Valley.
I don't.
5 out of 8 got it. One guy survived by holding on to a tree like this as it came down through. Didn't bury him enough, but he dug some of the others out, but it was too late. So anyway, not to put a pall on things, but snowmobiling, lots of area there. You look, but clear back in 1847, it was settled by what group of people? The Mormons, right? Everybody's heard of the Mormons?
Brigham Young.
Yeah, Brigham Young came here. In fact, Brigham Young and the very first wagon train of Mormon pioneers came here July 24th of 1847. 148 individuals in that first wagon train. 143 were men. 3 women and 2 children. Now the reason there were so many men is the fact that it was the first wagon train across. They had to blaze the trail, but once they got here to Salt Lake City, they then had to set up an infrastructure, because over the next 20 years there were an additional 70,000 of those Mormon immigrants that came here to Salt Lake City. We'll turn that fan off for a minute. We don't want you to go farther than that, stripping down. This is a G-rated bus. But and once Brigham Young got here, one of the first things they did is they platted out the city. And they made 10-acre blocks with these streets in between, so it looked like a big checkerboard. Now, if you look across the street, these are pretty wide streets. Now, the streets were as wide back in Brigham Young's day as they are now. Why do you think Brigham Young made such big, wide streets? Do you think he knew that this light rail was going to be put in here in anticipation of the 2002 Winter Games?
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know that, but probably not. It was more practical reason. He wanted to be able to do a U-turn in a wagon with a team of horses without going down a side street.
Oh, wow.
So he made big wide streets, which was fortuitous for us because, again, we're able to put the light rail in some of the streets. Maybe we'll see if this bus can do a U-turn on a street or two today as we go forward.
No problem.
But one of the first things that when they got here is they thought about planting crops because it was going to be a long winter, but it was too late in the season, so they didn't get any crops in. First winter here. Very tough on them. They almost starved to death. So spring of 1848, they put seeds in the ground, they plowed it up. They'd learned about flood irrigation from the Native Americans, and so they dammed up some rivers and streams, put water out on the field, boom. It was really, really fertile ground, and they were excited about that as those green shoots came up, but guess what? They weren't the only ones. There were hordes of crickets that came in, and they began to eat all of those green shoots as they came up. That was much to the dismay of those pioneers. They didn't know what to do, so they petitioned the heavens and they said, Lord, you brought us out here, and if you don't help, we're probably not going to make it through this next winter. Shortly thereafter, there were flocks of California seagulls that came in, and they began to eat the crickets. Not just eat them, but they would gorge on the crickets, fly out west to Great Salt Lake, disgorge, come back and get more. By so doing, they did get some crops that year. They were able to make it through that second winter of 1848, establish a toehold, and that's now what you see some 170 plus years later. But that is known as the miracle of the seagulls, and as a result of that, the California seagull is the Utah state bird.
Oh.
See, now I had to preface that with that story, or else you would have thought we were crazy here to have the seagull as the state bird. But one of the reasons, now people do ask, do those seagulls come all the way from California? Well, the answer is no. We have one of the largest rookeries for California seagulls in the world out on the shores of the Great Salt Lake. And so they were already at hand. But at any rate, we'll do that. The very first stop today is going to be the Utah State Capitol building up on Capitol Hill. Have you been to the Texas State Capitol?
Yes.
Okay, so pretty nice, isn't it, there in Austin? Yeah, people say, you know, they kind of compare. We're always like, oh, mine's better than yours. But on this one, it's made of granite on the outside. On the inside, Georgia granite. You'll see some of that from Tate, Georgia. And there's lots of... Anyway, we'll go up there and see that and a little bit of commentary on the way as we go. And any questions before we get going?
Take off every road, one time did sit up in a class and report then only set the road and be one with the road. Third farm, me say, let me try a thing. And you know it farmed up to be a fire thing. Now up on stage with chronic fire sing, yeah. See me all diggy soon, get the higher ring. Like, hello, brother, and say, I just shot ya. Saw your poster, spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes, that's the motto. It's me, the butter pass.
We are outside of the Capitol building, the state Capitol building, and these views are absolutely immaculate. Like, that's a postcard right there. This is absolutely so beautiful, and it's even more beautiful in person. Like, this video is doing it absolutely no justice. Wow. Wow. I know I keep saying it over and over again, but the sun is out today, and it hasn't been out since I got here. I've been here since Monday, and today is Friday, so oh my gosh, I'm just like taking this all in. It's so beautiful. Get out and see the world, guys. Wow.
Some event today.
Looks like they're prepping for some event today. Some fancy dinner in the state's capital.
Good, how are you? What are you setting up for?
Some said, yeah, more like
The
jealousy.
Supreme
Others said, it wasn't too bad. I got to be pretty good friends with them. And we shared the work.
This is Brigham Young.
This proves that he was bigger than life. Right?
He looks like Native American.
Do yourself and your part in a life, man. Me have to thank God for the journey, the earn it, and that's for the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah, see, blessings fall, them right on. But I go to the friends with the
Cold outside, so I came inside. Is that a bee? I know it's a fly. So I don't even know where we are. I'll figure it out and put it down below. But this is a monument we have here. The views, I wish you guys could really be here to see the views of the mountains. Like, every time I see it, I'm always in awe of just God and what he's built, and just it's a crazy experience. Let me see if I can show you this. So this is just outside of the area, and then going here, we have another showing in 4 minutes of what I don't know, but I'll be back to see it because we have 30 minutes here. This seems like a family. What is this? A then and now. This is the place monument. That's where we are. So beautiful. It's always interesting to see history of America and to not have us included in it. I always think when I come to places like these, you know, what part did African Americans play in all of this that was built, all of this that was made? It's very interesting. I'm screaming because when I said that, a white man came in here and he walked right out. I don't care. Be uncomfortable, because that's the truth of the matter. I don't see any of us on here, but we know what we've done for this country, and we know the credit that is never given to us. Very, very interesting. Here we go, let's see. 1915. For nearly 70 years, the people of Salt Lake City spoke of the pioneers first entering the valley through Immigration Canyon. There was no marker until a wooden cross was placed at the spot where Brigham Young, who was the founder of Salt Lake City, Utah, declared, "This is the place." So this is where we are. 1921. We hope that at some time in the future, this small monument may be replaced with one more imposing in size, and that these grounds, now in primitive state, may be made beautiful as they should be. And it is very beautiful here. Look at what they built. I think this is kind of just a mock of, I'm not sure if it's the old Salt Lake City. Let's see. Doesn't say, not sure what that is. To know me is to know I'm a sucker for all things love, light, and in between. So I'm in the gift shop here. This is so cute. So they have a Zodiac collection here with mini stone packs. I am a Scorpio, so let's see what they have here for a Scorpio. Okay, it says clear quartz, the master healer and energy transmitter, amplifies energy of all other stones, brings light to the stars of the soul, to the soul. Ruby and zoisite amplifies entire energy field of the body and heightens mental, psychic abilities, encourages one to follow their own bliss and manifest with creativity. And again, I'm a sucker, so I have to buy this.
And that's how I made to give him the love. I'm delighted. Jano say my passion ignited. Got the music get me excited. I'm coming like a poison. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings, not just for the plugs. And gratitude is a must. This is blessings fall from my right hand. But that was for the friends that take off every load. One time it's sit down in a class and we board them. Only said the road and we go on with the road. To us, to us. Oh, in a rise and boast.
Okay, so I left a little early because that was pretty freaking boring and it was starting to hurt my ears. It was really starting to hurt my ears. So I'm like, let me just go out and get some fresh air because they're about to come outside in like 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, I guess that's something I can say I did, but I won't be doing it again. God dang. My hot chocolate and get back to my little snacks on the bus, and then I think we're gonna get something to eat before the tour is over, hopefully, because I'm starving. I didn't wake up early enough to make myself breakfast, so here we are. I'm screaming, so I need to put my phone away. Oh my God. So after the tour, I got dropped off at Target because I had to get some things for the Airbnb, and I'm checking out or whatever, and I'm telling the lady like, yeah, I'm about to walk back over to my Airbnb, talking about the weather or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'm visiting from Florida, she asked. And then she was like, are you a famous person? Like she found me out, like you're famous. And I was like, no, not yet. But of course I was very flattered. But it's funny because when I was walking, I saw some black boys in there, and it's not a lot of black people in Salt Lake City. And they were like staring at me, but I'm like, oh, you're just staring at me because I'm cute, right? And then when they were leaving, they like were waving at me, like, you know, just to say hi. And I'm like, I'm wondering in my head, who do y'all think I am? Like, what famous person do y'all think I am right now? It's definitely the red hair, but I'm hilarious right now walking over from Target to Wendy's, you know, like famous people doing stuff, just to get me a 4 for $4, and hopefully I don't have to walk through this drive-through because it's closed. But if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. Looking a damn fool. This wind is crazy, and I almost fucking slipped. Oh my God, this ice. Yo. All right, I just had to tell y'all that. That was kind of funny to me. Good morning. Okay. It is 7:30 a.m. in the morning, which is super early for me because I really don't start like my work day until like 10 o'clock. So I might wake up around 9. And I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm going hiking in Salt Lake City. I've hiked before, but I've never hiked in Salt Lake City. And I'm going hiking with a stranger. I know, this sounds fucking crazy as hell. Why would you do that? Like, girl, what's going on? Long story short, my Uber driver from when I got in from Vegas, coolest lady ever. We just really hit it off. We were having great conversation. And I was like, you know what? We had exchanged Instagrams or whatever. And I was like, you know, I'm in this city by myself. Like, let me go ahead and invite her for dinner and drinks, right? So invite her for dinner and drinks. And she's like, I've got something even better. How about we go hiking and go see the Moab? I mean, the arches in the Moab. And I'm like, dang, that's something I really wanted to do while I was here. But I would never go hiking by myself because I'm like a beginner level hiker. After sending all of her information and her number and her social security number and her birthday and her children's names and all of that stuff to my friends and sharing my location with everybody that I know, I'm going hiking with this lady. I know it sounds crazy, y'all, but if you're seeing this, you know, all worked out for me, okay? I'm actually really excited, okay? I'm really excited, and Miss Mamas needs to worry about me more than I need to worry about her, okay? So, got all my stuff together. I am just kind of concerned about the intensity of the hike because, again, I'm a beginner hiker. Like the most I've ever hiked was maybe like in Malibu. We did like a wine hike, and I was working out before that. I haven't worked out in a minute, so I'm doing something a little crazy that, you know, what the fuck am I doing, y'all? What am I doing? Anyways, we're about to go grab breakfast. We're gonna go ahead and grab breakfast first because I am actually starving. I'm also kind of cranky and I'm still waking up. So gonna go do that, and then we'll be off to Moab, and I'm super excited because I know these views are absolutely impeccable. I'm probably the only person in the world that goes hiking with lashes on, but child, you never miss a chance for a photo op. So like, you know, so I'm gonna throw on my heavy coat. I'm actually wearing this black owned brand Gigi Woo. I wore them in Vegas, but I gotta wear them again and get a repeat outfit because I didn't like my pictures. But it's a black owned brand. I'll tag them down below. Just grab some little headgear and gloves from Target just so I'm not freaking freezing. I'm layered up under this, and I just have on like regular leggings. I probably should have got 2 pairs of leggings, but here we are. So it is what it is. Hopefully I'm not freezing my ass off, but I'm really excited. Like, this is why I travel, to do things I haven't done before. So I'll see y'all probably at breakfast and then at Moab. And then also, let me show you. These are the views from my Airbnb. The sun is coming up right now. You can see the mountains in the distance. Let me go ahead and zoom in some. Literally so beautiful. So I'm looking forward to being, you know, in the mountains, not those mountains, but in the mountains to actually really see the views up close and personal for myself. So I'll see y'all later. All right, y'all, off I go, looking nice and warm and cozy. I'm so mad I don't have rubber bands for my little Goldilocks braids, so it is what it is. I'll probably just keep rebraiding them if my hair gets in my way, but I'll see y'all there.
So we are coming with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on foot. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to.
This chai, oh my gosh, it smells so good. What did you say? It tastes like Christmassy.
Christmas in your mouth.
It's so good. So I don't know what I'm about to order. We've been chatting away. I'm gonna figure out something. It can't be too heavy though, right? Because I don't want to be all bloated and stuff.
The single is really good, but if you like some French toast foolishness, you can do a half.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Run and pull out the Insta. This looks so yummy. And I'm like, oh, downing this. Oh my gosh, so good.
My thank God for the journey, the earnings, not just for the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah. See, blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast for the friends that take off the bill. One time, did sit down in a class and we poured them. Only said the road and we going with the road. Toast.
Why does this look like a whole bunch of crotches back? Oh my god, what the heck? This is crazy.
Wow.
I wish I could count how many like different formations we've seen since traveling. Oh my gosh. I would say
This chapter of your life.
this chapter in my life right now is called Ultimate Freedom. And what I mean by that and what's led me to this place, I would say, is definitely COVID and like everything that's happened in the world, with one going remote, because I feel like if COVID never happened, I would have never had the opportunity to work remote at the job that I was at, right? And then from doing that, it made me seek out other remote jobs because I knew my level of expertise. Like, I thought this is something that I would do in like a few years, like it happened in a few months, you know? So that one, freedom as far as financial freedom is what I've been given. And then two, with actually putting all my shit in storage, right? Like to do that, to be a hoarder, right? Like a mini hoarder, and have all of this stuff in this 1-bedroom apartment, and to say, okay, I'm gonna pack you up and I'm gonna put you in storage, and I'm only gonna live off a few clothes for when I'm in and out to travel to different cities. So even that alone is the ultimate freedom, and it has taught me how I don't need everything that I had, you know. So I'm gonna throw away a lot of stuff whenever I settle back down somewhere. And maybe you shouldn't do this because of, you know, you could be a serial killer. We already established that we're not serial killers, but you know, like, and just giving yourself the ultimate freedom to just be like, okay, I'm a very mindful person, and I'm very open. I'm a free spirit. However, I do think very logically about things. So sometimes you have to take the logic out of stuff to really get to that point of ultimate freedom. I have to process that when I watch the video.
Sometimes compromise is good, but also I think that in order to get where it sounds like you have a lot of amazing and lofty goals that you have ahead of yourself. And there are some things that cannot be compromised. I mean, so you're compromising your time, and time is a commodity that none of us can get back. I got this fortune yesterday. It says there's a price to waiting. Meaning, like your time is so valuable, right? So if you're compromising, then are you really doing everything that you need to be doing to the full potential? Or are you saying, oh, I'm just gonna stay safe, I'm just gonna compromise because I want to make this other person happy? But what about you? It's the arches! Y'all, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. I have no words. Like, look at this all around.
And don't be trying to come around my girl acting like Mr. Friendly and steal the spotlight like Mr. Bentley. I spotted her like Spud McKenzie, and for them fake boobies I paid them Benjis. Get your own. I got Paris, he got Nikki, he tried to get him a clone. He said, yeah, you know you got extra hoes, and everything you do is extra cold. From the polo fleece to the Jesus piece. I got family in high places like Jesus, niece. Can I please say my piece? If y'all fresh to death, then I'm deceased. And this one here is a heat rock, spit like a beatbox, the way the beat rocks, new version of Pete Rock. But for that Benz I get CL love, so I switch my girls around like 3L Dub.
What's your first thought?
Like, I'm just speechless. This is so beautiful. Like nothing I've ever seen before. And even over here, the snow on the mountain. Wow. That's how I feel. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So we made it. I know I'm about to go skiing right now, but you know you got to be prepared. So is this the final stop? Like this is we're stopping and we're about to like hike right now. We're about to hike.
Hike.
Holy cannoli. So I'm just geared up just in case it turns cold, but it's really not cold here. I know that's the nasty bathroom that you made me go playing. I had to go, but like you're literally like pissing into the ground. This shit was crazy, pun intended. But I'm so excited. It's so beautiful here. You guys saw it, like just coming up here, like something I've never ever seen before. So new experiences all 2022, like seriously, period. This is insane. So this is one of the arches.
This shit was all I knew. You and me only. I did it all for you. Still you were lonely. We could've worked it out, but I guess things change. It's funny how someone else's success brings pain when you're no longer involved. That person has it all, and you just stuck standing there. But I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Say something, baby. Say something, baby. Say something. I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. I'm gonna need you to say something, baby.
Yeah, it really sucks, but ever since I've been long gone, I traded in my senorita for a microphone. I hate the way we fell apart, girl, it's sad to see. Your life is good, but me and you, we are.
Yeah. So, I don't know how, but I did it, and I'm here. The worst part is over with the snow. It was really icy down there, and I'm not even going to try to act like I didn't just bust my ass coming up this thing. But if it wasn't for you, y'all, this is crazy. Like, look at the freaking views. This is crazy. This is insane. This is like, I'm speechless. Okay, we're gonna go to the arch, enjoy the views, and then we're coming back down, and I'm going to cry and thank Jesus that I made it.
Ask your feet. If I was unsuccessful, would you be satisfied? I need a paramedic, girl, I'm feeling paralyzed. If I can choose, you will always be a friend to me. The more money I made, you're acting like my enemy. It's crazy, I can't help it if you're feeling change. Thought the pressure would turn you into my diamond, babe.
Y'all, it's right here. I cannot believe this whatsoever. Like, if this year is not about conquering my fears, I don't know what. Fearless. You gotta be fearless, because this is I feel like I just opened a Christmas present. Wow. Wow. We did it.
How can something so familiar be so strange? Closest friends get estranged when your status change. It's by mistake that where I am ain't where you at. And my homeboy Larry like the only one that had my back. We were the perfect pair, and now it seems that we don't match. Is it the money want me to give it back?
This shit was all I knew. You and me only.
I'm not freaking recording. Look at this. Right there. We made it. Yes. We made it. Thank God I made it. Good Lord Jesus. Lord. I am like, I just keep saying wow all day because I am just so in awe that I am way up here. Like, you could have never convinced me that, well, one, I would never do this by myself. I keep saying that over and over again if it wasn't for this one right here, because but it's amazing to just like say you conquered it, you know?
Because you did.
I did. I conquered it. And I would do it again, but only in the summer. I would come back in the summer where it's like just with some boots, with some hiking boots. So I just have on my Nikes right now. So literally on the way back down, I'm going to take off my shoes so I can grip with my feet. and they're gonna be wet, and I'm gonna have to dry them off. I should have brought another pair of socks, but it's okay because we're gonna make it down, and then we're gonna have dinner and a drink before we head back to, my mind is so gone, I don't even know where I am right now, Salt Lake City. You can see it in my face. Oh my gosh. What are your thoughts? This is your, what, maybe 45th time?
I'm just proud of you.
You're proud of me? No, I want to know, like, what do you think, like, just, how many times have you been up here? Talk to the people.
Too many times. This
Too
is
many.
the piece. Wait, I told you that I wanted you to come here for some spiritual cleansing.
You
Are
did say
feeling
that. I am. Again, like what you said about, like, feeling small in this whole big, whatever. I feel it. And this bird is, like, coming right for me. Speaking of small, that wouldn't be no small peck. Oh my gosh.
But I'm proud of you on some real.
Thank you.
You didn't give up.
Yep.
Felicia didn't get the best of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Felicia
You're
is my inner
courageous
thoughts.
and you kept it moving. And so
I
you should be
did.
proud of yourself.
Even though I'm still like this right now,
But
mentally.
you didn't give up. That's
I didn't
all
give
that
up.
matters.
I'll never give up. That's one thing about me. I will never give up. If I came to do something, I'm going to do it. But it's crazy.
Yeah,
We
she
made
did
it. We made it. Yeah, so I couldn't record the worst part, which is up here. So if you see up here, it's like slippery ice, and I have on Nikes with no freaking grip. So I had to literally take off my shoes and just wear my socks to make it down because it was like a ledge and I thought I was just out of there. But look at you rub my feet and stuff.
So they get like
Yeah, I know, so I'm gonna get frostbite, and so literally had to put a beanie over my feet so my feet can warm up before I put my shoes back on. That was insane.
nice
Hello.
glasses, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I like them.
That was so insane.
Yeah, it really sucks, but ever since I've been long gone, I traded in my senorita for a microphone. I hate the way we fell apart, girl, it's sad to see. Your life is good, but me and you, we a catastrophe. If I was unsuccessful, would you be satisfied? I need a paramedic, girl, I'm feeling paralyzed. If I can choose, you will always be a friend to me. The more money I made, you're acting like my enemy. It's crazy, I can't help it if you're feeling change. Thought the pressure would
In the small city of Moab, grabbing something to eat. Kirsten said a beer. No, what did you say? Burger after a hike. She's like, what the hell did you say?
I said, I want some meat.
After a hike.
After
and
a
that's
hike.
I'm taking her up on that because
Yes.
we need it. Cannot wait. Talk about a burger. Oh, you got corn on the cob? That's like Mexican corn on the cob?
Yes,
I'm
girl.
jealous. Damn. Why didn't I think about that? Oh, this looks amazing though too. Wow. Woo-hoo. Jack burger with our Jack, period. All right, y'all. So after a long day of hiking yesterday and the whole spiritual journey that I came here for, so happy about that. You guys saw that was such an amazing experience. Like, I can't even put it into words. But I don't know who I thought I was because I just knew I was gonna wake up this morning and go to brunch and go check out this ancestry thing here. I woke up and I was like, yeah, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna go back to sleep. And then, we'll try this thing again. And when I tried to try this thing again, I couldn't make it. Me going up and down these stairs, baby, the legs were about to give out. Like, that hike took something out of me, okay? So literally today, I just made myself breakfast. I chilled, I journaled, I rested, and pretty much scrolled social media all day. But now, me and Kirsten are going to dinner, for the last night in Salt Lake City for me. I would say I'm sad about it, but I've been here for a whole week, and I feel like this trip gave me even more than I was expecting. So I'm fulfilled, I'm fulfilled with everything that I did to come, whatever I came here to do, I set out to do it. So I had a taste for some braised red wine, beef short ribs, a very specific craving that I always have from time to time. So we're going to check out this restaurant here. She hasn't been there before, but I would say, how can you mess that up? But you definitely can mess that up, like beef. But we're just going to pray that the food is delicious and, you know, everything that I imagined for this last night here in Salt Lake City. Switched up the hair just a little bit because she is ready to come out and I am tired of her. I'm ready for my hair to breathe. So I just kind of moved the part over to the side. And then, yeah, I'm just ready to have some good food, some good champagne. I don't even want no like hard liquor. It's a cute little champagne night. Then I got to come back here and like just, I'm pretty much packed up, but just make sure I'm fully packed. So the only thing I have to do in the morning is take a shower and go. But yeah, I'm excited for dinner. I don't know if I showed you guys this look in my, we're not going, That's pretty much it. Headed to dinner. I'll see you guys there. I'll show you guys a little bit of clips, but if I don't get to it in the morning, depending on what time I wake up, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for making it this far and watching the vlog. Tell me what you guys thought down below in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all of those things. I love sharing my nomadic journey with you guys. I hope you learned something. I don't know if, you know, found some interest in something, very much something during this vlog. But I'll see you guys later in the next one. Bye.
I did it all for you, still you were lonely. We could've worked it out, but I guess things change. It's funny how someone else's success brings pain. When you're no longer involved, that person has it all, and you just stuck standing there. But I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Say something, baby. Say something, baby. Say something.
The short ribs I've been craving. It looks delicious. Already dug into the oysters. Got a sidecar going. What is this? The Moscow Mule. Yes.
I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Say something, baby. Say something, baby. Say something.